Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are fine. I know I'm so sorry. I know that I'm uploading the video after so long because I was extremely busy in my studies, in my work, in my life. So why I am uploading this video, because I think that during COVID-19 times, traveling outside Canada and coming to Canada is a really trending topic these days, and everybody wants to know what's going on and are we allowed to travel? Are we able to come back to Canada? Are we able to leave Canada? So, guys, this video is for you. If you're planning to travel to India from Canada and vice versa, then you should watch this video till the end. So, stick around. I have segregated this video into three parts. I know the information is really critical for you, so I have segregated into three parts: before leaving Canada, on the airport, and after you leave Canada or you reach Delhi airport. So basically, I live in the northern part of India. Like my family, my home is the northern part of India, so I travel from Toronto to Delhi. I feel comfortable flying from Toronto because that was my first port of entry when I arrived in Canada. So I'll tell you the whole story from Toronto to Delhi and Delhi to Toronto, and there will be two videos, one from Toronto to Delhi and another video from Delhi to Toronto, because it's like a lot of information is in this. I don't want you to get confused. So I'm starting the video, so make sure you have pen and paper, or you record the video, or you save it. So if you like it, just to make sure if you like it, just please press the like button and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. So I'm trying to make this I'm trying to make this video in English so that it can reach out most of the people and most of the people can get benefit from this video. So if you want the Hindi video as well, then you can comment below and let me know, and I'll make video in Hindi too. Hindi is my favorite language after all. So let's start the video. Before you reach airport, what you have to do: pack your bags, pack the necessary items. Okay, pack the essential items. Make sure that you are traveling for an essential reason, not for visiting, for uh, fun activities. It should be, the travel should be essential. You know, it's, the world is going through a pandemic, so your travel should be essential. So you pack your bags and you must get the COVID test done. If you were traveling on an emergency purpose, you didn't get time to get the test done, or that's okay. That's completely okay. It's just that in that scenario, you need to compulsory go for quarantine. Like when you reach the Delhi airport, they'll ask for the COVID test, and if you don't have the COVID test, then you have to get the COVID test done at the Delhi airport or any other airport in India itself, and you have to pay for it. So make sure if you are traveling from Canada to India and you have the health card, make sure you take full use of that health card, otherwise you have to pay for getting the COVID test done. So before reaching the airport, pack your bags, get the COVID test done, and the swab sample should be collected within 72 hours of your boarding time in the flight. So when I traveled, I took Air India's direct flight, and it took me 13 to 14 hours approximately. So I reached the second day, and when I reached Delhi airport, they asked me for the, I didn't know. According to me, I was like completely prepared to reach India. But when I reached airport, they asked me for the COVID test. I showed them in my phone that yes, see, I got the COVID test done. But one of the persons said that okay, the sample was collected beyond 72 hours. So make sure guys that the sample you got the COVID test done. That's good, very nice. But the sample collected time should be within the 72 hours of your boarding time. Okay, that's done. Now on the day of flight, make sure you reach 3 hours early before your boarding time. So it's like as usual, it's like the same which we had pre-COVID times. We used to reach early, we used to reach 3 hours before our flight time. So same like that. Only difference is now the airport authority has segregated the airline sections, and you have to look for your airline carrier which you have booked to fly from Canada to India. So they have different departments, they have different terminals. So make sure you go to the right terminal. If you are traveling from Toronto Pearson, then they are like they have section to travel to India at terminal 1. So don't go to terminal 3, go to terminal 1. You will be able to fly from terminal 1 only to India. And then once you reach airport, then right before, like 3 hours before, they'll start the boarding time and boarding formalities. They'll give you the self declaration form, and that self declaration form is basically belongs to the Indian external affair ministry, Indian Foreign Ministry, or whatever you want to call it. So that form belongs to that, and basically it says, it declares that you do not have any COVID symptom, you do not have any coughing, fever, anything like that. You don't have any kind of symptom. And before starting that procedure, also the airline staff, they're gonna check your temperature, and once they check your temperature and you're good to go, only then they'll give you the self declaration form which you have to fill, and you will give that form along with your passport and other identification documents to the staff, and then only they'll give you the boarding pass. So now you got the boarding pass, you are already gone through the screening process. So once you are done with the screening process, then you'll board to the flight and you'll enjoy the flight. So once you reach Delhi, now the third part is after you reach Delhi or after you leave Canada. So once you reach Delhi airport, like I reached Delhi airport, so I can only tell you the first-hand experience of Delhi airport. So once you reach Delhi airport, then what's gonna happen? They're gonna ask you, okay, ma'am and sir, do you have any connecting flight or else? So if you have connecting flight, then they'll simply direct you towards that area, to the connecting flights area. If you do not have any connecting flight, then they'll ask you, okay, what's your final destination address? So after you tell them the address, your final destination address, of course your home address, then they have at the Delhi airport, they have the state-wise medical section. So I tell you, I belong to Chandigarh, okay, and they directed me to, like, they asked me to go to the Chandigarh medical section, and I went there. I showed them my COVID test, the sample collected, and the report which I had in my phone. I showed them that, and then they asked me to fill up the two forms. One is the self-declaration that I traveled from Toronto, I traveled in this airline, this is my address, and I do not have any symptom. And the next form, it has the nodal officer which is responsible. If you, like, when you're traveling from Canada to India, and if you have any symptoms after traveling within 14 days, then you have to report to the nodal officer. So another form has all the information related to nodal officer, the address and the phone number. And then I asked them whether do I need to, one doctor, he asked me to call the nodal officer once I reach home. Another officer said it's okay if you feel any, if you feel any symptoms, then you need to call the nodal officer, otherwise do not. So that's what happened to me at Delhi airport. So it took me around 2 to 2.5 hours to actually get out from airport. So because I was well prepared, I had the COVID test report, so it was easy for me. Otherwise, they say if you do not have the COVID test report, make sure you get the COVID test done at the airport itself. And guys, if you do not have the COVID test report with you, the negative report, then you have to get the COVID test done at the airport, and it costs 5,000 rupees. So it's up to you. Like, if you are traveling on an emergency purpose, you didn't get the time to get the COVID test done, of course you have to get the COVID test done at the airport itself, and you have to pay 5,000 rupees. But if you have the report, that's good for you, you can save your 5,000 rupees. So that's my whole story from Toronto to Delhi, and the whole experience which I had during COVID-19 times. For your information, I traveled in the month of November, and I came back in the month of November, so just like after 13 days. And it was a good experience. And when I came back, uh, I, I'll tell you my whole experience after coming back, or from Delhi to Toronto. But for that you need to watch the other video which I'm gonna upload very soon. So enjoy, and I hope you'll find this video informational and helpful for you. So till then, see you in next video. Till then, bye bye and stay safe. Thank you.